In 1982, a mouse was born, and a revolution began. Logitech changed the game by tapping into what millennials crave, building technology to work better, play faster, and stay connected. Can this pioneer continue to shape the industry?
Some stocks are so strong that when you get even a wee small pullback, you need to be ready to pounce. Take Logitech International, LOGI, for all you home gamers. A few years ago, this company seemed like, I don't know, maybe a relic, a boring tangential play on the declining PC business. Logitech makes computer peripherals like keyboards and mice, along with headphones and mobile speakers, video conferencing gear, tablet accessories, remote controls, all kinds of expensive high-end gaming equipment. In 2015, or the first half of 2016, none of that stuff really sounded like a growth business. But now this whole story looks like very, very different, thanks to the resurgence of the personal computer and, perhaps more important, the extreme popularity of gaming. Remember, there are people who pay money to go to an arena, and we're going to talk about this, and watch esports, meaning competitive video games. That's why the stock has given us a 90% gain since we brought CEO Bracken Darrell on the show in November of 2016 when he was most impressive, and it just keeps going. Look, the company keeps putting up these excellent numbers. Logitech reported yet another beat and raise quarter at the end of July, yet the stock actually sold off a couple of bucks in the news, from 46 to 43. A little over a week later, it's back to 45 and change. The stock's up huge for the year. I bet it's got more room to run, though. Don't take it from me. Let's check in with Bracken Darrell, the president and CEO of Logitech International. Find out more about the quarter and where his company is headed. Bracken, welcome back to Mad Money, partner.
Hey, great to see you again.
Can't help but call you that because I'll tell you, you were the one who first told me about e-gaming. I had no idea. But before we get to that, we have a lot of news today about Elon Musk. And he's talking about whether being private might be better. You start your conference call the following way. In 2012, there were a lot of people who told me you needed to go private to do what you need to do. But didn't need to do that in order to change ourselves. I may change that because I love being a public company. Wait a second. He just said that he hates being a public company. Wait, you love it?
Well, Elon Musk is in a completely different situation than we were in. But what I love about being in a public company is I like the forced rigor of the short term because I'm a very long-term person that keeps the heartbeat going fast, and that's what you need.
Well, I got to tell you, the late, great Andy Grove felt the same way. He said it's a terrific way to measure. Not necessarily long-term, but short-term. You need it to stay in the game.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, gaming, you say, is a rare, this is a great conference call, by the way, rare long-term secular generational change. You went to Barclays Center. You saw the sell at 22,000.
Unbelievable.
You were comparing it. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Yeah.
NBA.
Yep.
NFL. Yeah. Soccer. Give us this evolution.
Oh, well, I'll start with me and you. In 1965, I remember, 1968, 1969, I remember the NFL and the Super Bowl, how big it seemed then. Looking back on it, it was tiny in the fan base then. And I think that's exactly where we are now in gaming. It's just taken off. It really started, it started in earnest, 6 or 7 years ago. And the growth curve has just been like this. We have one business, our Astro headsets. They've tripled year over year. We bought them a year ago. Now they're 3 times larger.
Put it so that people understand what we're talking about.
This is the Astro headset. I mean, this is one of them. It's the A40. Sells for $149. But it's just an amazing period, and I think we're certainly not at anywhere near the end of the beginning. I mean, this is the early stages.
You have the prediction in here that it's going to be an Olympic game.
Yeah, we were involved in a meeting in Lausanne with the International Olympic Committee. And there was a discussion around how and when it should come into the Olympics. This was about 2 weeks ago. And, I think it's inevitable. I think it will be part of the Olympics. I'll make another prediction. Which it'll be hard to hold me to unless you have me on the show in 10 years or 20 years. But I think it'll be the biggest sport in the world.
Oh, come on.
It will. It will.
You're talking your book.
I'll draw you a picture. I can't do it in the air. But I'll draw you a picture next time I'm on here. And I'll show you why I think it's going to be the biggest sport in the world in 15, 20, 30 years.
Did you like this when you were at the Barclays?
It was amazing. It was really amazing.
One of your guys did well?
Yeah, actually, our team won. We sponsored one team. I think both teams were using our wireless mice. But I was looking down from up above because I had a seat up above. And I was looking down. And one of the amazing things was it's just like being at an NBA game. And I looked down. Not a single person's on their phone. Zero.
No multitaskers are actually engaged?
Yeah, believe it or
Younger
not.
people engaged?
Remarkable.
All right. Now, but you also make the point. You are not abandoning your core business.
No, we love it.
And if anything, you're continuing to innovate.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And you can see across here, our core business keeps expanding, too. We're not only in keyboards, of course, for tablets. So this is a really cool little tablet keyboard. We're in keyboards for gaming. Webcams are growing again because people who are streaming themselves on Twitch playing games or video blogging need a better webcam. Those are growing again. Yeah, they're growing double digit again. this is one of our newest business, the true wireless earphones.
Hey, Chief, I wear them. That's what I work out with.
All right.
I didn't know they were yours. They're Jaybirds.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't know they were yours. I just bought them. I said, these look good. They're fabulous.
Awesome. They are. They're really amazing.
And this, come on, talk this.
Okay, so this is super exciting. We just announced, it's not yet closed yet, but it will. We're buying a company called Blue. They make microphones. They're the primary player in the microphone business. Use a microphone. They started as a professional microphone player for people on stage, but they moved, and now people are video blogging or they're playing games. They need a very high quality microphone. These are the best.
All right, one last question, Bracken. I was with some kids this weekend. They can't play football. They're too small. Basketball, too small. Yeah. Tennis, not good enough. Baseball, not good enough. They keep saying, these kids are 12, we're going to get scholarships, NCAA scholarships to go to the schools of our choice. They're gamers. Yeah. True?
Yeah. UC Irvine's already doing scholarships. Scholarships are starting to spread across the university system. My brother's a college president at Kentucky Wesleyan College. He is a small liberal arts college. They're putting in gaming as not a varsity sport yet, but a club sport. It's coming everywhere.
Well, you were a visionary. You told us about it. I have to admit, I was skeptical, but I was wrong.
You weren't so skeptical. You've always been a fan.
Okay.
Give me too much credit.
It's all right. But you proselytized it. I bought in. That's Logitech President and CEO Bracken Darrell. Stock's up more than 30% for the year. And you know what? It's so clearly not done. Will you look at this stuff? And yes, I do like these because they fit in my little bag. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.